Hello, everyone. Hello, colleagues. Hi, Jane. Thank you so much for taking the time today and being with us. I wanted to go ahead and get started by introducing myself and tell you a little bit about where I work at and what we do. And then I wanted to briefly talk about kind of confidentiality. And then I'll give my colleagues, my peers, the time to introduce themselves to you. Again, my name is Nergiz Rossetti, and I work for the Domestic Violence Center for individuals who have experienced abuse with relationship or other matters. I'm the social worker there. I've been working there for about 6 years now, and I've been really enjoying it, working with different victims. Furthermore, I wanted to talk about the confidentiality protocol that we have to obey by. So everything we're going to speak about today will remain with us unless there is a chance of you hurting yourself, you wanting to hurt someone, or someone wanting to hurt you. That's the only time I would have to share the information that we are talking about today. Are you okay with that, Jane?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to pass over to my colleague, Miss Maria, and she's going to go ahead and introduce herself to you.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon. Like my colleague said, my name is Maria Arenivar, and I as well work at the Domestic Violence Center. So as well, let me just get you a little bit background for me. So my pronouns are she, her, hers. I've been in this program for over 3 years. And yeah, so I mean, we're just here to help. Don't feel like there's no judgment, nothing at all. We're here to help you. And to add a little bit about the confidentiality, whenever we're talking to you and asking you questions, don't feel like we're not paying attention to you. If you see us looking down or looking around, we have to be taking certain notes so that we can have it for our records to make sure that we have everything that we need of the questions of the process for this. If that's okay with you, we can go ahead and continue.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so let me go ahead and pass it on to my next colleague.
Hello, Jane. My name is Jeneal, and I'm a social worker here at the Domestic Violence Center. So I'm going to pass it on to my next colleague.
Okay.
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
My name is Felicia, and I work for the Domestic Violence Center. And like all my other colleagues said, we're here to help you. So we are wanting to get some information. So just answer as honestly as you can, but we are here to help you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Jane. My name is Sarah. I also work at the Domestic Violence Center. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of emotions, I know, but we're all here for you and to help you through the process.
Okay, thank you guys.
Perfect. Jane, so far, do you have any questions for us as far as about our position, our role at the center, or do you want me to go ahead and get started? I do have a few questions for you today, as well as my peers.
No, I think I'm okay. Y'all can go ahead and start.
Okay, perfect. So again, Nergiz Rossetti here, social worker. I wanted to go ahead, Jane, and get your full name, if you're okay sharing that with me.
Yeah, my name is Jane Doe.
Jane Doe. And how do you spell your last name, if you don't mind?
D-O-E.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I know we should not be asking ladies how old they are about the age, but in this case, I would have to. Are you okay sharing your age with me?
Yes, I'm 25 years old.
25 years young. Thank you, Jane. Perfect. Okay, furthermore, I would like to ask you, what do you identify as? What are your pronouns, if you're okay sharing that?
She and her.
Okay, perfect. Okay, one of the last questions that I had for you, Jane, before I continue and let Miss Maria speak. Do you want to tell me a little bit about your current relationship? Relationship is ongoing right now, but would you like to give me a little bit of an insight of your current relationship?
Yeah, so I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 to 3 years, on and off. Right now, it's kind of in a sticky situation. We've been dealing with a lot of problems. I don't know if it's more of like trust issues or just non-communication, but there's very bad communication where it's coming to me as I feel like emotional abuse. I don't think he sees me as his partner anymore. And I don't know how to communicate with him. And sometimes he just gets aggravated and acts out in negative ways. So I don't know if that's best for me and my child now. If I need something new, I need something different. And if I have the courage and the power to actually move on from him.
I understand, and I really want to express my appreciation. I know it's not easy to share this very sensitive information with us, but I want to let you know that we really appreciate it, and we understand that this disclosure is, very sensitive for you, but we are here to help you, and we know how important this is for you. So we will try everything to address the issue and definitely help you. So Miss Maria, if you don't mind taking over and that you had for Mrs. Jane.
Okay, yes. So hello, Jane, again. Once again, this is Maria. So you did mention that you have children. So do you mind talking to me about them? Or one, two, how many do you have?
Yeah, so I have one. It's my little girl. She's
Okay.
3 years old,
Okay,
and her name is Lily.
Lily. Okay. So talk to me about Lily. Does she go to school, any type of daycare or any activities that she does?
She goes to daycare Monday through Friday.
Okay, and full-time, part-time, how many hours does she usually go at daycare?
She's usually there majority of the time, so I'd say full time.
Okay, and how is she liking daycare?
She's kind of shy. In the mornings when I drop her off, she's kind of stuck to me, but I kind of talk her down and get her used to the other kids there and have her teachers take her. But throughout the day, after I pick her up, they tell me that she does good. She doesn't cry throughout the day, so I assume she enjoys it.
Okay, you haven't had any complaints from her, you were saying, correct? So she's kind of
No,
like a good
yeah,
student in daycare.
yeah, correct.
Okay, that's always good to hear. So besides your daughter, do you have a support system of friends or family in town?
I do have friends and family, but I don't confine in them a lot. I like to hold stuff into myself as much as I can, but I do have people that I could talk to if I really, really needed their help.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, why don't you feel like you can confide with your friends and family?
I just don't want to hear the "I told you so." My boyfriend was a really nice guy when I first met him, and when I introduced him to my friends and family, and I just don't want them to have that picture of him of how he's turned out now and have them tell me, "Oh, I told you so," or me, or he's not the one, because I'm in love with him. I mean, this is why I'm still stuck in the situation because I don't have the energy or the power to move on because of the love that I have for him. So I don't
Okay,
know how to confine in myself or to tell myself that I can tell them the situation that I'm going through with him.
okay, I completely understand. From friends and family, do you mind telling me like what kind of family is around you? Is it parents, uncles, grandparents? What kind of support system do you have?
I would say I'm close to my parents, both my parents, and I have about 2 to 3 good, really good friends that I talk to on a daily basis. I check in with them. We have small talk, but that's probably my inner circle, which is probably my 2, 3 best friends and my parents.
Okay. So besides friends and family, are you close within your neighborhood? Do you have any close neighbors or anybody around you?
No, I tend to get shy to people I don't know, so I tend to stay by myself or with my daughter when we're at the house alone.
Okay, okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, what part of what city, where are you currently located in?
I'm in San Antonio, Texas. I live in
Okay,
a rural area.
okay. How long have you been there for?
I was born and raised here.
Okay. So I believe those are the only questions that I have at the moment. So let me go ahead and just pass you over to my next colleague, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Jane. I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. Are
Okay.
you currently working?
I am. I work at the daycare that my daughter goes to.
That's great. And you like this job?
I do. The times that I am working there, I love to see my daughter socialize with other kids, and I'm getting to be more open with my coworkers. And it's getting me out of my shy zone of being just by myself all the time.
That's good. Are you going to college?
I'm not. I actually didn't go to college after I had my daughter, but it is something that I've been thinking about. I just don't know if I'll have the support to take care of her or financially to go back to school.
Do you think your boyfriend is making you not want to go to college?
I don't think he's not making me. I don't think I have the support from him. Like I said, he has his days where he can be a little negative and wrong with the things that he says, and sometimes I don't feel like I have the confidence to tell him that I want to go back to school because I don't know if he believes in me that way. I don't know if we still have that connection. So that's something that I don't know how to communicate with him or how to bring it up in conversation.
Okay, for my next question, do you live in a house or an apartment?
We live in a house.
Okay, and do you have any pets at this house?
No pets, just me, my daughter, and my boyfriend.
Okay, well, that's all the questions. I'm gonna pass you on to my colleague, Felicia.
Hi,
Okay.
Jane.
Hi.
Okay, so moving right along, um, do you feel safe in your current relationship?
It's a 50-50. I mean, like I've said, he has his days. There's days where he can be such an awesome boyfriend, an awesome dad to our daughter, but then there's days where I don't know if it's something that happens at work or if he just wakes up in the mood. It's just the things that he says that gets me down. There's days that he says that he doesn't love me anymore and he doesn't want to see me throughout the day, and then he comes home really late. So there's sometimes where he'll come home very distraught and upset, and he just doesn't want to talk to me. So he'll just slam the door and go to the room. And those are the days I feel unsafe, not only for myself but for our daughter, because I don't know what to do.
Yes, okay. And do you feel that you're afraid of your partner?
Now I see things are getting a little bit worse. So yeah, I can admit that I'm a little afraid of him.
And are your friends and family aware of what's going on and how you feel?
They're not. I don't know if I have the confidence to tell them what's happening behind closed doors because I don't know if I'm ready to lose him. I know it's just day to days where he's feeling these kind of ways, but I know if I reach out to someone right now, I don't know if I can deal with the pain of losing him.
Do you have a safe place that you can go to in case of an emergency?
I think if I were to open up to my parents and let them know what was happening, they'd welcome my daughter and me in anytime. So I think that would be considered my safe place.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and pass you along to Sarah, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Jane. Thank you so much for sticking this out with us. How are you doing so far?
I'm okay.
Okay, good. Just a few more questions. What are some important items that you would need to take with you if you had to leave the situation?
I would probably take as much clothes as I can for my daughter and I, whatever money, wallet I had put away, important documentation like my daughter's social security, her birth certificate, her shot records, my documentation. I think that's what I can think of right now that would be considered important.
Yeah, I think that that's a great answer there. Do you know of anyone that you might be able to leave some extra money, a key, and maybe some clothing with in case you weren't able to gather those things?
I think I would be able to leave it with one of my friends, Victoria. She lives about a street and a half away. And if I were to give her a copy of my key, she knows where a lot of our stuff is at the house. I think she'll be the person that I can go to.
Excellent. That's great. It's good that you have somebody so close. Is there any kind of code word that you might be able to make with Lily that if you said it, she would know to call 911?
Actually, yes. We actually talk about where I'm teaching her words, and one of the words that stuck with her is tamale and hot. I kind of reference it to like being a red, a flag, an alert. So I have been teaching her that hot tamale would be our safe word.
Awesome. You've had some time to think about this.
Yeah, I noticed that when my boyfriend was coming home more negative, it was time for me to plan with my daughter what we can do to make up a plan really fast if something were to happen, and just be prepared for it.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. What is your escape route? Do you have one?
I don't have one. I'm
Okay.
lost. I don't know where to begin.
So that might be something that we can work on further down the line, getting something like that in place. In case you weren't able to get out, maybe there was an additional way just to
Okay.
keep you and your daughter safe. So we'll revisit that. And do you know what the domestic hotline phone number is?
I don't know.
Okay, I can provide that for you as well.
Okay.
It's gonna be 1-800-799-7233. So these guys are always available with resources that can help you, provide you shelter information, counseling services, anything that you could imagine. These guys can direct you to the right place. And they're also all confidential, so you don't have to provide any information to speak with them.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
for the number.
Of course. And just my last question is, how often, if we were to write this up as a safety plan, do you think that you could review this to keep on top of it, to keep remembering what to do next?
I think when I have time alone and I can really concentrate on it, probably it's about 2 times a week. I can look over it to get it memorized so that I know what my plan's going to be when the day comes that things get out of hand.
Yes, I think that's excellent. Well, thank you so much. That's all the questions that I have for you right now, Jane. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, Jane, first and foremost, I really want to tell you thank you from all of us for taking the time and answering all our important questions. And I know this must not be easy for you, but it's a very important meeting today for you as well as for us, because we really are here to help you. I just want to summarize everything real quick and let you know, and I'm really grateful that Miss Sarah provided that hotline. I had written that down as well. That hotline is very helpful. They are always available to you if you need anything. So never hesitate. If you need anything, definitely give them a call. Furthermore, I just wanted to let you know that overall, Jane, everyone deserves a relationship free from domestic violence. When you are ready and you want to talk to us furthermore, we are always here to listen. And remember, it's confidential. We are not sharing anything unless, like I have said before, you are wanting to hurt yourself, you wanting to hurt others, or someone wanting to hurt you. Your disclosure today was very helpful and important. You are not alone in this, and this is not your fault. Okay, Jane? I just want to let you know that we will follow up with you with all the other open questions that you had as far as the safety plan. I want to say we are going to follow up with you in about 3 to 4 days, either with a phone call or with an email. So be on the lookout for that. And if you need any other resources until then, don't hesitate, reach out to us. Okay, Jane? Do you have any questions for us before we let you go?
No, I just want to say thank you all for listening out to me. I really appreciate it. And definitely I will look forward to that email or call to hearing back from you.
Definitely, most certainly. We will definitely reach out to you.
Okay, thank you.